Hold. Hold. Hold.
Hold.
Holding.
Shut the fuck up. I think it's cool.
Hey!
We're here.
We're at it.
We're here. We're
Queered?
Hey!
Hey!
I don't know if we can.
What? You can't say queered? I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying queer.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're.
Yeah, but I don't know if
Can't,
we're gonna catch. Well,
but can't that mean like?
I don't know if YouTube will allow.
But it's like, can't that mean like, hey, I didn't know. Like I didn't know something that was queer or odd. That's odd. Can't that mean something?
I mean, context does matter.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But you live in an age, a certain age.
I'm not saying in a derogatory way. You are.
Me? What are you saying about me?
I'm saying we're gonna figure out who and what's this.
Sorry, I thought I was gonna burp. This is Doki, a literature club.
Literature.
Yeah, I don't like literature.
You don't?
I like literature.
I don't. I can't read. So this is gonna be fun. What is her name? Stum? Like a thumb? Dude. Yeah, do it. T-U-M-B.
Stum.
We're stump.
B is
really loud. Stump.
Stump. Stump.
It's like that pan situation. Is this a guy or a girl? Hey!
I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious and like she doesn't care. To any attention, she might draw. To any attention, totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. She really just stalks me. Hey!
She's a big time stalker.
Yeah. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because. Sorry, I'm struggling. You thought you'd be.
Just wait. Just you wait.
You've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for her. That's you. That's you. You're stumped.
Oh, yeah. Maybe because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Yeah. You say that like you were thinking about annoying me. That's mean, stump.
It's stump. Well, if people stare at you acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all.
Hey, eyes up here.
I'm looking for
And,
do you have? I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to me, even if you want to.
It's not dead. Well, I have both at this one.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As you draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their way their daily commute.
By the way, it's stump.
There it is.
Have you decided on a club
like
to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? Well, I lied. Sure, it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
I don't know what a NEET is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look it up. But talk.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Not in education, employment, or training.
Oh, so it's like a lower... Is it Japanese specific?
Looks like it. There's a Japanese person holding a computer.
Oh, yeah.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
I think it's basically the equivalent of like the online one. Not a degree, but the
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
That's you.
I did say it.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head.
Yeah, the guy's kind of a dick. I'm just trying to be a good friend.
School day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall. A dull wall. Looking for there's 4 of them.
Looking for an ounce of
motivation. Clubs. Sora wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori! Oh, I don't know if I skipped anything.
I don't think so.
What
What are they barking?
are they barking?
Hold up. A rat.
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in.
In the classroom?
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Oh, you don't... That just mixed me up. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, then you can come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah.
there's no way I'm going to join your club, or I'm going to your club.
Meaning.
Sorry.
Ha.
Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president.
Quote unquote vice president.
She said my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Ooh.
They said
Natsuki.
Natsuki.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me. Oh, that's you. What? How am I supposed to know? S.
S.
You get confused too.
Yeah, but mine ends with a B, pal. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Who near you?
You can do that one. I'll do the next one.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy?
Damn, dude, you gave a little girl a deep ass voice.
Yeah.
That's her secret.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, stunned! What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Oh yeah.
She has a quiet voice.
Natsuki?
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. That's a weird name. I don't recognize that name.
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of that name in my life.
Didn't I bake the cupcakes?
Yeah.
What bitches?
I don't know, dude. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She was also one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Oh, that's You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Okay. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, and always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like... Oh wait, wrong voice.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. How could her hair gets tangled on the doorknobs?
Probably.
Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. I guess.
And it sounds like you already know Monica.
Cool name.
Monica?
Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Stump.
She says it right, see?
She knows her name.
Stump.
We're gonna make
Stump.
We're gonna make the love interest Monica, so it's just you back and forth.
Monica smiles sweetly. You could do the other girl too. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so gently feels a little invigorating. You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Stump. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me.
What
Me and
table?
Monica.
It's all desks.
I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desk arranged to form a table. As you already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica, and then one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, you ready? Ta-da!
Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I want to see them.
Let me see. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full, has already managed to get icing in her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
Well, do you like it?
Uh-oh. Plug it in, plug it in.
She waiting for me
Baby,
to
grab
take a
that
bite.
cord and plug it in right now.
Plug it in my ass.
Put that charger in and charge it now.
So yeah.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What? Are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy.
Tommy, why would you say that? Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Oh yeah.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. We're just reading. We're not giving like any commentary.
There's so much reading. Just reading and reading and reading. Not really much we can talk. If we were to talk commentary, we're gonna be stuck at this page for a minute.
Yeah, this is basically just like a walkthrough, not a...
What do you mean? You don't do people in walkthroughs do voices for every single people?
Only the ones who try to make a good one but are shitty.
But hey, there's two of us.
Yeah.
That's you.
So, why is Dawn's hair so fucking long? Like, look at her scrawny. She looks like Candace. Look at her neck. So, oh wait, yeah.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori, screaming for help. I'm surprised she didn't hear it.
I was
Help! God, fuck. I probably shouldn't yell that loud. Watch the cops. They're crazy ass neighbors and call the cops on me.
It's like we heard someone screaming for help.
Did we tell the car battery story? Or was that after we won hiatus?
I don't know. We might have. It was before we did.
Alright. We'll tell the card battery story on Final Fantasy.
Fair enough.
So you gotta wait. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was. Oh yeah. Well, it's not like I was practically dragged here. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and she already seemed really happy here, so.
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Ledger Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
Tell me about it.
Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Nice.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Huh? But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Haha. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Alright, the drink. Waited so long.
I needed something.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. This must be a harem game. Monica must have worked out really hard how to find these three. Maybe that's why they'll all be so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still
Don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
What kind of things do you like to read? Jesus Christ. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not that much of a reader, I guess.
Well, oh wait. Well, that can change.
What am I saying?
I bet that's, you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying. Or some, like, flirtatious.
Yeah. Don't we get to a point where we can, like, pick what we say and stuff, too?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
There we go. I was trying to figure out where the voice was. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberate, take advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot more horror lately.
I like her.
Oh.
I mean,
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. That's always my 3.
I know.
My throat, hold on, let me do another drink. My throat's dry. Alright.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. Someone so soft and perky. Little bitch like you! You're weak! I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. Even if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eye darted over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. Shut up! You usually like to write about cute things, don't you? Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting in the trash can. I took it up, and I uncrumbled it and I read it.
You bitch!
It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give me that book.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Shiori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
You wouldn't like them when they're angry.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up before your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experiences? Do you have writing experiences 2 years? If you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. She's a pussy too.
She's a punk ass bitch.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Nani?
We have to at the same time. We have to go.
Eh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Whoa!
Whoa!
That's a big word I used in my head.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we know we have a new member, we can force him to do it. We can cup his arms to the chair and he can write his own poems.
We can try. I mean,
like that one book who the girl kidnapped the writer and tied him up to the bed, cut off his legs, and he had to write more books for her because she was his biggest fan. And remember? Know that one?
That's the one with James Caan and Kathy Bates?
Yeah! I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Stump?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now we're back to real top of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. Someone join this fucking club! She only may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls start backing me with dejected eyes.
I'm sorry, I thought...
Stump!
It's Stump. You all can't say my fucking name. I am defenseless against these girls. We're back.
Take the dogs out.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, all the girls light up. Eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me.
Oh, wrong one.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share.
Almost threw up.
Your character, not you.
Sorry. Monica looks over at...
Oh. Monica looks over at me once more.
Stump, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me.
I didn't want to be here in the first place.
I was forced here. I don't have to impress all these cute chicks.
Girls? What?
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
My turn?
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, Stump, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls.
Why?
Why? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. He's just like a ravenous.
He's a menace.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Which one are we gonna go for?
I'm gonna leave it up to you.
You're gonna leave it up to me?
Yeah,
All
I know everything.
Okay.
Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, we'll write the poem and we'll call it.
Time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen to whoever liked your poem the most. Wow.
Alright, pick.
We'll do fantasy. Let's...
I think it said Yuri like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Yeah. We're gonna hit it with... What do you think?
It's up to you.
For Yuri.
Let you guess.
So we'll say...
I can probably get you 100% Yuri on, but I'm just gonna leave it up to you.
So yeah, we'll say excitement.
Sayori!
And we will do... beauty.
Beauty. Sayori!
Then we're gonna... do inferno.
Hey.
We'll hit it with... hit it with... journey.
Oh, that's a game. I was like, what the hell is that?
And let's do pain.
Pain can't get enough. Right?
Pain, I like it rough.
I like it rough.
Let's do
Lipstick.
after image.
Brainstorm.
We'll do
That's fun.
despise. We'll hit him with a let's do that
Hot.
trophy.
Spend enough time during the poem minigame for the music to loop.
Wow.
2%?
Huh. People just fucking.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll do fear.
Fear.
Yeah.
Fear.
Let's do death. Hit him with death.
Damn. You're going heavy for Sayori.
Graveyard.
Graveyard. A cemetery. What was that? Grave. Where are you
We'll
like
do suicide.
badass?
Badass.
Yeah.
Let's do hurt.
Hurt. Oh.
Oh. Wrath.
Dazzle! Fickle! Kitty!
Kitty.
Horror.
Wait, you have kitties?
We're doing horror.
Horror. I hardly know her word. Mouse.
Let's do disoriented. Disarray.
Disarray.
We'll hit him with the hopeless.
Your shit really vibes with Sayori, dude.
Dude, this is both of them. I'm like, I don't
I
think
think it's mostly Sayori.
We'll do imagination.
Did he not get any Natsuki?
No. Then we're gonna hit him with agonizing. Yeah. They're gonna love it.
Alright, can we save him?
Yeah, it was saved.
Alright.
Well, that was saved with her.
Oh. Is it 10 p.m.? Wow, it is. Alright.
All right.
Hey. That's the date.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy.
remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And you have to, if any of the days that you watch this video on ends with 1 or 8 or 2 or
3
5
or 3
or 0
or 4.
no
No 4.
no 4 no 3 No, like this is where they have to. The other days it's optional.
Well,
Alright.
alright.
Love you. Say it back.
Say it.
Say it back!